Joyhdae.
Ryan.
Virgo season!
My boss hates it when I shorten his name to Dick. Especially since his name is Steve.
Ryan. It is too early in the episode for you to be starting with this nonsense. Okay? It is too early in the episode.
Oh gosh. Joyhdae, it is midnight outside and it's only like 5:55 right now. I cannot do this. I'm wearing black. It's rainy. It's cold. I needed something to start my day off right. Like, cause this.
I don't like it. You know, every year I have beef with daylight saving time, and everybody is always like, "Well, you know what's finna happen. We don't need it. We don't need it." Now with climate change, we need to have like seasonal savings time or something along those lines, because what's happening right now, it should not be this dark outside. I should not feel like I'm up way past my bedtime and that I need Jesus. I don't like that. I don't like this. I don't.
Yeah. I haven't said this in a long time, but I live next to the Ultimate Dominicans, and I don't know if y'all can hear in the background, they are having what seems to be a 100-person party next door, but it's only 3 of them. And it's, I'm sorry for the ghetto nonsense y'all about to embark upon, but you know, this is our second to last episode for the year, and we out here. I buried the lead a little bit or whatever.
But I already know somebody's gonna be like, what did he say? You heard him right. This is our second to last episode of the year. Next week will be our last episode of the year, and then we will be back on January 13th. Look, we even giving y'all dates this time. Usually we just be like, we out, and then y'all be like, so are y'all coming back? Like, what's going on?
Right.
We even got a launch date for when we come back in the new year, January 13th. So
what they call this, the penultimate episode? Is that what they call it?
Yeah, I think that is what they call it. Yeah.
See, SAT. It's still up in there somewhere.
We be using words.
Sometimes. Speaking of which, Wordle after this. Don't forget.
Yeah, I won't. Jeez. I've had you on your toes this week though, because you've had to do the Wordles a couple days.
I literally have had to start these Wordles off, like, because you. All right, we getting a little inside baseball here. Okay, all right, on to the show. People are waiting.
This
what you
has
got?
been on my heart, so I just got to get this out. My look tonight is definitely giving Fall Out Boy, and I am obsessed with it. Okay, because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. That's been playing in my head.
Yeah.
Anyway, with that being said, how was your week, Ryan?
How was my week? My week was actually pretty decent-ish, I guess. I told y'all last week I joined the gym. This week I went to the gym and had a blast. I realized that I'm not in as bad shape as I thought I was in, and so I was in there and I was like, oh, do I have some more? Yes, I do. I don't mind if I do. And just kept going and doing the things, and I was just like, all right. And people have been saying this for a long time, but it's really a good way to combat depression. Mm-hmm. It's really good. So I figure I will be doing lots of the workouts this daylight saving time. Another pet peeve of mine, a lot of black people say S in the savings, but it's just saving. Daylight saving. Mm-hmm. Daylights, some people say daylight savings, and it drives me crazy. Daylight saving. All right, cool.
It's just daylight saving.
But yeah, it works. And yeah, I feel like I'm going to be fending off this depression by getting myself an 8-pack.
I hear that.
I think it's going to be a good,
all right.
Good consolation prize at the end.
All right, so, now. I hear
that. Boom, boom, boom. Yours. How was your week? You was outside. I've been seeing you outside. You even got your spy blonde wig on today. Let the people know what's going on with you, because you don't go outside.
I don't, but I had to this week for work obligations, and I'm gonna tell you, I had a great time this week. I was lucky enough to stay at the Hard Rock Hotel in Times Square. I had a 6-suite. Shout out to the sales team. They're never gonna listen to this because I didn't tell them I had a podcast, because work. But they watched Cash while I was working. And he was literally treated like royalty. He had visitors, snacks, a whole thing. They built him a bed. Like, it was a whole situation with him and this hotel staff. I had a good time. I was serving looks. I haven't gotten dressed. I felt like I was losing myself. I was putting on outfits, and I was like, yes, girl, yes.
Oh, boy.
I am also on my own fitness journey, and I told you recently that I've lost about 10 pounds so far. I say that to say,
Clap it up for you.
Not even for that.
For my good sis. Clap it up.
I just want y'all to know that by the time Ryan and I are done and we hit these like physical goals, please be prepared to be sick of at least one of us. Because Ryan may not post a lot. We may see more of him once he hits that goal, but I just know.
You're going to see as much as my wife allows y'all to see. Let's put it like that.
There we go. Yes. Let's put it like that. And that means y'all probably not going to see too much because I know his wife. And she's going to be like, yeah, nah, that's not.
Nah, she feeling herself lately, so she might want to show it off. So we'll see. Who knows? So
just know y'all might see us next summer. Like, back when we had a person on our team named Vance, he used to always tell us we had to take like
back when he's still on the team. He's just MIA right now. But damn, she done kicked you out. You got but one more day to not talk to us, and you out of here, bitch. That's what she said. I heard it. Then y'all can't say y'all didn't hear it. Y'all heard it too. All right.
Yo, I'm in tears. He used to tell us we needed to take photos together so people actually realized that we knew each other and this wasn't like we weren't AI. This wasn't an AI simulated
and
podcast.
And that we're not just avatars.
Yeah, we're not just avatars. Let us hit these goals by this summer. Y'all getting all the photos. I'm booking all kinds of photography for me and Ryan for Virgo season. Do you understand me?
Speaking of which, the holiday photos that I was talking about last week came in. The families looking great. What y'all will see is just me. But the family photos are looking amazing.
Can't wait to see both. I mean, y'all won't see both, but I'll get to see both, and I can't wait.
You'll get to see both.
I can rub that in everybody's faces. Moving along, we actually have our first real, like, user-submitted Am I the Asshole here. Like, when I say user-submitted, I mean, like, this pertains to a particular person, and it's not someone just giving me an Am I the Asshole from offline.
Somebody else. So, did this person want to be anonymous or no?
No, I'm allowed. I've already changed, and I've removed names and stuff like that. I'm allowed to say his name because it's a common name. It's not like his name is, like, Shabuzi, you know what I mean? And then people be like, there's only one Shabuzi.
Okay.
Shout out to you, Ray, just because it is your story, and I'm going to make sure that I give credit where credit is due. No, I told him I was going to give him credit, and he said he was okay with that.
Okay, cool.
So this is what he sent. So this is absolutely one of those situations where I know I'd be the asshole, but I kind of want to do it anyway. Let me explain. Back in the summer of 2022, this crunchy granola Becky booked our third floor Airbnb. She was fleeing her baby daddy, dragged her 2-year-old child from another place to Vermont, and immediately gave off weird sanctimonious vibes. Like she'd be staring us down while my wife and I were just trying to take care of our newborn. Things took a turn when she started to tell her kid not to play with our kid, who was the same age, while simultaneously letting her kid use my kid's toys but refusing to share her own. Imagine being in defense mode over toddler drama. Messy, right? It escalated when she finally left. My wife confronted her about her behavior, and this chick had the nerve to lecture my wife about how we were raising our kids wrong, saying we were the reason they got sick, yada, yada, yada. Out of respect for my wife, I swallowed my words, but I've been salty ever since. Fast forward to now. Becky has left Vermont for North Carolina, right in the path of all the hurricane chaos. And guess what? She's got a GoFundMe set up. A petty, revengeful part of me wants to donate $1 with a message like, karma is a bitch, so kindness next time. It's immature, I know, but I can't shake the satisfaction of the thought. Would I be the asshole if I went through with it, or would it just be karmic justice served cold?
I wouldn't, honestly, because it's like, you ain't gonna get my dollar just for me to be petty. Like, I don't want you to have even that dollar. So it is what it is. Like, that's the thing. I've never actually stayed at an Airbnb where the hosts were also there, which is quite interesting. But no, I don't think you would be the asshole because she already was the asshole. I think sometimes it's okay to be petty. I just choose not to get down on that level. But I will road rage your ass every day, almost every day, over the dumbest nonsense. I will pull up on you and yell you down through the window. I mean, it's just sometimes you got to let that stuff out. I realize that's not the most healthy way to do things. So maybe this is your unhealthy way to do something. But like for me, I wouldn't. But you know, at the end of the day, you have no reason to talk to this person anymore. This person is not even paying you anymore. So it's like, people are trash. What are your thoughts?
Y'all just gonna have to call me Petty LaBelle, because I am sending her that dollar and I'm saying tots and prayers, not thoughts, tots and prayers. Because what you're not gonna do is, and the only reason I would be Petty LaBelle is I'm gonna be Petty LaBelle behind my kids. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna question how my partner and I are raising our children when I just saw you not show kindness to my child over her toys and your kids' toys. Are you serious?
Right.
No. Next time I'm gonna tell you to go stand outside in the eye of the hurricane, because that's where you get blessings. Don't do my kids. Absolutely not. Petty LaBelle all the way. But I understand Ryan's point, because you really aren't gonna see her again. So like, just let her be.
I mean,
just block her.
I agree. Like, there's so many other ways to be unhealthy and let your rage out, for sure. Like, there's a rage room for that matter. Actually, I should book one of those. I hear it's pretty therapeutic.
I've heard that too. And also, I don't know if you can leave reviews on guests on Airbnb, because I've honestly never done the Airbnb thing in my entire life. Go leave her, like, let other people know. Like, she stays in your place, she's not a good guest. Bring her rating down.
Facts. Thank you for that suggestion. I mean, submission.
I was like, suggest? I was like, what he suggest?
It's a long day. I told you this. I've been up since 2:30 this morning. I'm tired, and it's dark outside. It's midnight. It's midnight outside. I just cannot. Who's up at this ungodly hour? People,
not
you know what
me.
they say when people are up at this ungodly hour? Only certain things be open at this time of the night.
And let me tell you something. Not around these parts, because. And also,
6 o'clock, people. 6 o'clock.
Because I had to socialize these last couple of days, my social battery is tapped. Okay? If we were not recording this episode right now, I guarantee you the lights would be off in my apartment and Cash and I would be sleeping. Because there's no reason for us to be up when the sun is down. The sun sleep too. It's time for me to go to sleep. That's how I look at it. When the sun sleep, I need to be asleep.
Yo, it was so funny. So this is I don't know why this just came to my brain, but like, this is just a cautionary tale. I tell y'all all the time, one of my favorite places to go is Mexico. I go there all the time, as much as I can, because I just kind of love Mexico. I also used to date a Panamanian girl all throughout my teen years. I also got 100 on the Spanish regions, right? So when y'all want to be shady or have your side conversations in different languages, make sure the people that are around don't understand what you're saying. Okay? Thank you. All right.
Also,
I said, that's not how you say that. You say pagar. That's how you say it. And you got to roll that R. You know what I mean? Continue.
And also to that point, there's a lot of Afro something and the others that exist who may not look like your typical whatever you thought you was. You know what I mean? So like,
Listen, I could pass for the Latinx. You know, I could. I'm not, but I can.
I got a whole Dominican brother, so like, and he speaks to me, you know what I mean? So, and he looks just like me, so I could be, you know. You just never know, okay?
Never know.
I think this week's episode is going to be called, not going to be called, but this week's episode is basically shit is weird, okay? There's a lot of weird shit happening outside of the election. Apparently, there are aliens in the water. Did you hear about that?
I did. I said this in some of the earlier episodes of our show. My sister can tell you I am a pretty decent conspiracy theorist to a certain level, to where I don't turn into one of those batshit crazy people on the subway, right? But, you know, there's just certain things that make me go, And now it's now leaking into Congress. People out here talking to Congress, telling them, fuck what y'all heard. This is what's going on in these streets. And just, like, you know.
I have always firmly believed that octopus are
Those
aliens.
are aliens.
I don't care what
Those
nobody
aliens.
say.
Those aliens.
Way too intelligent. What you mean they
Yes.
could open up doors? They ain't never learned before, but all of a sudden they get out their tank and these little fuckers are opening up doors and slithering out.
Listen.
Make it make sense.
Listen.
Anyway, in 2022, the Pentagon did publicly acknowledge that they were investigating transmedium objects, which are UFOs capable of moving seamlessly between air and water. On November 19th, the U.S. Senate Armed Services Subcommittee on Emerging Threats and Capabilities held a public hearing in which John T. Kozlowski, first of all, why is everybody who's involved in these things got a last name like Kozlowski? He's an alien. Tap into him.
Yikes.
He emphasized that many unidentified aerial phenomena sightings involve transmedium capabilities, allowing them to transition between air, water, and space without visible propulsion. He cited cases like the 2013 Aguadilla incident, where a spherical object moved effortlessly between air and water. Apparently, in the Gulf of Mexico in April of 2024, researchers on a vessel studying bioluminescence in the Gulf of Mexico reported encountering a powerful glowing object on the ocean floor. The object was stationary, emitted an intense light, and was not detected by sonar, leaving its nature and origin a mystery. Let me tell y'all something. Okay. Them aliens is watching us, and they really don't want no parts because Earth is ghetto. They are just waiting for us to do the one final big boom before they come in here and take the ones that they like and leave the rest of y'all alone.
Listen. It's been documented over and over again. You go to the Bermuda Triangle, so many weird things happen. So many things happen to your electronics. All sorts of different things occur in that little triangle that we don't know about. We know nothing about the sea floor. We know very small percentage. We haven't mapped anything. We don't know what's going on beneath there. There are people that are trying to go down in submarines, trying to go see the depths of the Titanic, and their vessel implodes. Like, we don't belong down there, and the people that or the beings that do don't want us down there
at all.
I'm just saying. Also, when you come to think about it, the Earth is mostly made up of water. If we live on land and they live on water, who's the alien? Because they live here. We don't. We don't live here. They live here. I'm just saying.
I am not one to ever rock the boat, especially when it comes to aliens, because when they come here, I need them to know that I'm on their side. Whatever y'all want to do. I ain't got no beef with y'all. I am team you. Okay? Protect me and mine. I literally smite us, but do it while I'm asleep, because I don't want to know that I just got smoten. You know what I mean? Like
smoke.
But
yo, another thing is, y'all can't be serious. We have a whole segment of our government that is dedicated just to this, called Space Force. Isn't that what it's called?
Yeah, but can we take Space Force seriously when it was created by Donald J. Trump? Like,
we have to. You know how much funding is going into that?
Honestly, we should be stripping funding from them, because do you know what their uniform is? Their uniform is camouflage. Where y'all camouflaging in space?
I mean,
y'all sticking out like a sore thumb. Ain't no trees and shit out there like that.
Yo,
you know what? No,
there's reports of all sorts of governments all across the world that have access to some of these supposed UAP, unidentified aerial phenomena things or whatever, and they're trying to reverse engineer all of the tech that's eons ahead of us.
I'm sure.
So at this point, is it a conspiracy theory, or are we just now getting to the point where I guess they have to start sharing with us to prepare us for inevitably what's coming? I don't know.
Again, to our alien overlords, if you just happen to be listening to this because, y'all got people tapped in, we are on y'all side, okay? I'm on y'all. I am firmly in Team Alien, okay? Firmly.
The people over at Virgo season, and I think just Black people and as a whole, we're all on. We
are Team You.
We even built you the pyramids or whatever. I mean, we're here. We're ready for you.
You know what's crazy? When you start talking about something, like, I remember back in the day growing up, I saw a UFO in Harlem. And I wonder if I could find friends that ask them if they remember us seeing that UFO in Harlem, clear as day, over on 152nd and Broadway, between 152nd and 151st and Broadway, just chilling, just hovering in the hood. Listen, all I'm saying is, do y'all thing. If y'all could do y'all thing before January, whatever the day is that inauguration's supposed to take place, y'all will get so much cool points from everybody. So much cool. Like, we already think y'all cool, but y'all come in before inauguration and start smiting the people that need to be smitten.
Oh my gosh. What is the word? Which word is it? I think it's smite.
I know you can smite
and then smitten. I don't know. Is smitten the word? Because smitten might be smoked. All right.
Anyway, and more people are getting weird, and I'm ready for the alien overlords to come over. St. Peter's Church in Lucerne, Switzerland, has introduced AI Jesus. Okay. It's a part of an experimental art installation called Deus in Machina. I said it like that on purpose.
Because that's completely wrong. That's completely
Because I know. I wanted to ruffle some feathers.
Oh my gosh. Say it again the way that you want to say it.
Deus in Machina.
It's Deus en Machina.
No.
I'm pretty sure that's correct.
Phonetically, this says Deus in Machina.
Oh my God, girl.
Yikes. The hologram was situated within the church's confessional booth, allowing visitors to engage in conversation with it. It was programmed with knowledge from the New Testament and capable of communicating in over 100 languages. The AI Jesus provided responses to visitors' spiritual questions and offered advice. Apparently, like, it wasn't like it. People were going in blindly, so it's not like it was able to, like, like ChatGPT, you could give it a prompt or whatever.
Right.
So it was supposed to be like organic answers. Theologian Marco Schmid explained that the project was designed to provoke thought and dialogue about the intersection of technology and spirituality. Responses have ranged from deeply meaningful to skeptical. Some visitors described feeling consoled and spiritually affirmed, while critics dismissed the hologram as a gimmick, questioning its ability to offer genuine guidance. Ethicist Professor Peter Kerslinger expressed concern, stating that machines lack the moral compass required for pastoral care and that religious roles should remain human responsibilities.
Some pastors lack the pastoral morality or whatever you want to call it. Like, so, I mean, how bad could it be, I guess? I don't know. It's weird. We're definitely in a place where, as a group of, as a species, we are looking for some help. The force that is coming at us is swiftly taking us over, and we don't know how to act. And I can't blame these people for looking somewhere for something, because I'm looking somewhere for something, and it just seems to be getting worse and worse each year. So who knows? I think I'll find it in the gym, though. I think I will. I
need the writers of this season of Black Mirror to leave us alone, okay? Because I can't believe y'all are writing this again. I just feel like I consider myself to be more of a spiritual person than I am religious.
Same.
And I don't know how I feel about this, because I feel like, to your point, like, people are looking for something, and this just gives people with bad intentions another way to manipulate people who are looking for something. Do you know what I mean?
Well, what is religion? Manipulation.
I mean, it is. I know. I get it, but at least in most cases, the idea of religion is supposed to be rewarding spiritually in some way and not morally bankrupt. And I could see someone using this as a moral, like, to morally bankrupt people, to really do damage.
Right.
And so that's my biggest concern. And I'm a person who likes AI. Me and ChatGPT go together real bad. Okay, we go together. When I have a brain fart, ChatGPT gets me through. Okay.
What voice did you give your ChatGPT?
Oh, he's Australian.
I have the black dude. He just sounds like the homie. So, even though I don't really talk to ChatGPT like that, but like when I do,
he's Australian. But I don't know. I don't like this. I just feel like between this Kim Kardashian taking sexy pictures with her Tesla robot. I just, I'm just not. Again, aliens, it's time. Lights, camera, action.
I don't want people to fall into the space of, oh, this technology is the devil and I don't want anything to do with it. Happen. It's happening. So you might as well learn the technology and then pivot as you go along, because the further you drop behind the technology, the worse off you're going to be. It sounds all crazy or whatever, but billions of dollars and trillions or how much ever money is going into this, it's happening. It's happening. And so I just don't get caught slipping.
I don't know. And I guess, too, from a religious standpoint, not to belabor this point, but like one of the 10 Commandments, wasn't it like don't worship like false idols? So wouldn't an AI replica of Jesus be considered a false idol? So it's kind of like for a church to be doing that.
Wouldn't the priest diddling the children be a false idol?
I mean, that's a sin. Listen, a sin is a sin. But
just saying.
But that's my point, though. Like for the church to be trying to push something like this, it just seems a little... A
place full of contradictions.
Yeah, but still shit is weird. Jussie Smollett's conviction was overturned. I didn't even know we cared. I mean, I still don't care. But I didn't know that, people were still talk. I didn't know.
He want his career back, Joyhdae. Let the man try to get his career back.
Let that go. It's gone, sir. It is gone. On November 21st, the Illinois Supreme Court overturned Jussie Smollett's 2021 conviction. The court ruled that retrying him after an initial agreement to drop the charges violated his due process rights. In case y'all don't remember, Jussie Smollett basically had everybody ready to go to Chicago and start a riot because he said he was attacked. He was racially profiled and attacked by some racists and, beat up. Homophobes. And there was a noose and some homophobes. It was a whole thing. Come to find out, he hired 2 Nigerian gym bros to do all of this stuff because, I don't know, he was in contract negotiations for Empire and thought it would help get him more money on Empire.
Right.
Cook County prosecutors dropped the initial charges in March 2019 after he agreed to forfeit his $10,000 bond and perform community service. Public backlash led to the appointment of a special prosecutor who secured his 2021 conviction on 5 counts of disorderly conduct, resulting in a 150-day jail sentence. The court emphasized that the state must honor agreements made with defendants, stating what would be more unjust than the resolution of any one criminal case would be a holding from this court that the state was not bound to honor agreements upon which people have detrimentally relied upon. I don't know. I don't care. I just...
You lost half the audience there with all that jargon. But yeah, it's, I mean, a lot of people are out here trying to revive their careers. I'm pretty sure you're going to speak about another one at some point. But good for him, I guess. I guess somebody's going to hire him. I guess Tubi's out there. Tubi,
you took the word.
To be or not to be.
I was literally about to say, go get that Tubi money because they are hiring everyone and anyone. Since you said people are trying to regurgitate their careers, what's that boy name now? Kane. What's his name? Jonathan Major.
I was going to give you a hint, but
Jonathan Major is now engaged to Megan Good, and apparently his ex-girlfriend who kicked this all off has decided to no longer seek charges or retribution or whatever against him. Don't care. Megan, girl, I don't...
She's in love, Joyhdae. She's in love.
I mean, I should have known with them eyebrows, but I let you get away with it because your face card never declines. Them eyebrows have always been questionable, and the fact that
my God.
In 2024, when we have all these options in correcting bad jobs, you still walk around with these eyebrows. But it's okay because that face card, and undeniable. We'll always get through. And as a person who used to find Jonathan Majors attractive due to his talent and the fact that I apparently had a civil rights fetish.
Yikes.
He looked like a freedom fighter.
Majors. Again, like last week I was talking about People magazine and all that. This is not necessarily my cup of tea, but y'all was big on the Jonathan Majors train.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just like, I know I know this is not for me, but I know y'all seeing something I don't see because I'm like,
we were seeing the talent and we were seeing the body. You know what I mean? And you have to give it to us. Like, honestly, Hollywood has always pushed European standards, and like, that's a black man. You know what I mean? And granted, there are plenty of other better looking black men, but there's never been a lot of black men who were at that caliber where we could be like, that is a black man. And I'm not gonna hold you, some of my admiration for him dwindled when I found out that, like, you know, he likes to go snowing with the snow bunnies. But it is what it is. Megan, girl, just make sure you sign a prenup, and that, you know, he raised his voice to you one time, just kick him in the nuts and keep him moving, sis. Like, there's no need to try to work it out. It's fine. Like,
it's sort of like that Tyler Perry movie.
Yeah, just kick him in the... Oh, God, that movie was good and terrible. That movie was good. Why would you bring that back to my...
Y'all made me watch that. Y'all made me... I forget the name.
Oh, that movie.
Y'all made me watch that.
Was it In the Black? It had something to do with black. Black was in the name.
Something to do with black, yes.
That movie was good and terrible.
Good and terrible. But
with
yeah.
Tia Mowry, ex-husband, screaming, why don't you just punch him in his mouth? I'm not.
But yeah, it's, I mean, again, like you said, I guess, yeah, I think everybody should be signing a prenup if you have assets you want to protect, or you don't agree to give all your assets to the next person if something goes awry. I don't know. She got the new season of Harlem coming out, I think the top of the year next year.
Yeah. I stopped after season 1, so
I'm interested to see what's going on, because, you know, the wife's gonna be watching it, so I guess I need to be invested. Good for them, I guess. Yay.
In other news, little baby goes to Harvard, and not really. So I need y'all.
Yo, what's happening? I gotta go to Harvard, because everybody going to Harvard for 3 days and calling it a degree. So
Harvard
I gotta go.
Business School basically has a certificate program, and every celebrity under the sun goes and they get a certificate, and they say they went to Harvard. Which, listen, it is a course, and you do learn, right?
Not for nothing, all them celebrities that take that course, they level up their business acumen. Yeah. To mention, Tyra Banks did the course, I believe, and so did Swiss Beats, and they both leveled up business wise. Yeah,
it's not, you know, it's nothing to laugh at. The reason I bring this up, and you brought it to my attention, was the fact that people were picking on him for, like, being proud of himself, or his family being proud of him, and
word, they was coming for that boy.
And let me tell y'all something. A lot of y'all are sleeping on mattresses with no box springs. Save it. Save it. Like, y'all, misery loves company, and because really you don't know how to the crazy shit is, you too could get a Harvard Business School certificate if you applied yourself.
I thought you was gonna say even you too can prevent forest fires. I thought that's what you was gonna say. Actually, in New York, we got a drought. Please, people, stop smoking. 1, and 2, please out your cigarettes properly, because everything burning down. Everything burning down up here. Everything.
It was in New York. It was in New Jersey one time. It was beautiful outside. I was like, I'm gonna go sit on my balcony, and I had to come back inside because it smelled like the whole of Jersey was having a barbecue that I was not invited to, and I don't like that.
Last week's episode was called American Ninja. I was coming back from the Ninja Park, and all I was smelling was this burning as I was driving. I was like, not my car deciding to be on the fritz. Now, after I've done ruined my body, now my car wants to be ruined. I was like, what happened to my car? Came outside. Apparently, Prospect Park was on. I'm giving y'all too close to the vicinity of. I'm gonna stop. But apparently, Prospect Park was on fire. Like, come on. This is Brooklyn. Like, I don't remember any of this stuff happening when we were kids. It's progressing pretty quickly. This climate change stuff. It's crazy.
They told us. I mean, that's why I'm not mad at the rain that we have. Like, rain a couple more. It's fine. Because we need it.
We need it, yeah.
But back to you box springless ass keyboard warriors who are miserable. Let people celebrate their wins.
They don't have to have a box spring, Joyhdae. They could have slats.
They don't have slats. The mattress is on the floor. That is the point. Okay? And it's on the floor not because they can't afford it. They ain't never experienced shit, so they think that shit is cute.
Right.
It's not. Y'all are mad at the wrong people. That also brings me to another point that wasn't in the thing. So there's these two sisters that are on TikTok, Shay and Bria, who are on the autism. They're autistic.
Okay.
Shay is obsessed with Ariana Grande. Okay. Ariana Grande, one of these influencers, went to the Wicked premiere and was like, I need you to say hi to Shay. Like, he went up to Ariana Grande, she spoke, and she was like, Shay, I love you. Something's coming to you. I don't know where it is, but like, I love you, whatever. Shay saw the message. Of course, Shay's ecstatic. Some of you box springless ass people got on the internet to talk about the fact that Ariana Grande don't actually know Shay and Ariana Grande don't actually care about Shay. Why are y'all so miserable?
Oh my God.
Why are y'all so miserable? First of all, this is to a particular young lady. That's why your foundation don't match your neck, because you so fucking miserable. Let Shay have her moment. Even if Ariana Grande's publicist wrote her a letter and it didn't come directly from Ariana Grande, Shay don't know that. And Shay got she got affirmation from someone that she actually loves and adores. And you couldn't see that happen for a young black autistic young lady. You had to get on TikTok and make a video. Ariana don't know her. Ariana don't know you. And what?
That's the thing. And you know what? If Ariana sent that same message to them, they would have been going up just like Shay or whatever. Is it Shay?
It's like, yeah, Shay.
So I don't understand. People are trash.
Miserable.
Haters.
Miserable. The fact that you recorded that and didn't put it in your drafts, because sometimes I record shit just to get it off my chest, and it sits in my drafts. I need y'all to start doing that more. Keep it in your drafts or send it to the group chat.
Sort of like when I sent you that cuss out of that dude that was coming for us in the comments. Yeah. And then I deleted it because you got to get that stuff off your chest sometimes.
Yeah. See, that made me feel good, because I just need y'all to, okay? So when people have wins, it may not be your cup of tea, and maybe you think you can do it better. It's not your win. Celebrate it. Keep it cute or keep it mute. Okay. That's it. Shout out to Little Baby for deciding that he wants to level up. However he decides to level up. He got his little business certificate from Harvard. See what he does with it.
Y'all be bigging up the people that got shot 9 times, that been to jail, that did all the crazy stuff that keeps us down as a society, right? But now you get an example of somebody trying to elevate and show the young people what to do as they go forward. No matter how he got to that point, why are we not celebrating that? It don't make sense. Like, we're backwards. We're so backwards, yo. The aliens, they coming for us. They creeping. They coming.
It's time. I promise you, it's time. Every day, y'all make me more and more sure that it is time. Every day. This is another example.
I just want y'all to know, when y'all come and take me, please also take my children and my wife. That's all I'm saying. Don't separate us. That's all I'm saying.
I got a list of people that have to come with me. And if we can't come as a collective, then, like, again, smoke me when I'm asleep. Because if they can't come, then where am I going? Like, that's not how that works, aliens. And I'm not trying to I'm not trying to make demands. Because I don't want y'all to think I'm already difficult, but I'm just saying.
Facts.
So apparently somebody spent $6.2 million on a banana that was duct taped to a wall.
Like, oh God, today.
And this is why we need to start taxing billionaires, because what do y'all spend their money on?
Today.
Maurizio Catalan's comedian, a real banana duct taped to a wall, was auctioned for $6.2 million on November 20th at Sotheby's in New York. The piece debuted at Art Basel. Even though that says Basil to me, but I'm say it like they say, Art Basel, Miami Beach in 2019, where it gained attention for its simplicity and conceptual significance. We're gonna circle back to that. The sale included a certificate of authenticity and installation instructions. The buyer was cryptocurrency entrepreneur Justin Sun. He stated he plans to eat the banana as part of an artistic experience, emphasizing the ephemeral nature of the artwork. The sale reignited debates about the meaning and value of contemporary art, with some praising the piece as a critique of wealth and others dismissing it as absurd. I need someone to explain to me the conceptual significance of a banana being taped to a wall.
Like, I have a banana every day for breakfast, Jade. Every single day.
Put your tag on it.
Every single day. And, this could have been my idea, Jade.
Yeah.
We could have been out of here. We could have had a mansion for you and a mansion for me. We could have been out here in these streets. But no, we want to sit here and talk nonsense on this damn podcast for y'all. We taking our eye off the ball today. We're not focused enough. That's what it is.
But I got something for you though.
What's that?
Conceptual. Because you said you have multiple. This is a singular banana taped to a wall.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to do multiples, right? This is called comedian. Your installation is going to be called comedians.
There it is. What about this though? Maybe it's just the one banana and 2 apples or 2 oranges.
Are we calling that nuts on the wall?
Life. We're calling it life.
Ooh,
life.
Ooh.
Vibes.
See, because I was thinking, I was even thinking we could get even more conceptual with it, right? And instead of just doing bland colored duct tape, you could do like multicolored duct tape. You know what I mean? And then it's like prisms.
What I was thinking though is that we could do 2 different art pieces, one right up next to the other, right?
Okay.
We would have like the banana and the apples, or the banana and the oranges. I think oranges. I like oranges better. The banana and the oranges on one side.
Okay.
On the other side, a stapled peach.
I like that.
Vibes.
You know what else I was thinking? I was thinking too though. If you do the 2, right? You have the ones that have not been touched, and then you do like an orange slice, like orange slices and like a half-eaten banana. And then it's like life comes at you fast. You know what I mean? Because it's like...
I see.
You see what I'm putting down?
Maybe we slice a cantaloupe in half and stick that on another art piece. And then we call it When Life Gives You Melons.
Ooh! Okay. Before we get into that some more, there was a discussion going on in our Tufts group chat, and I need to let y'all know that if you enjoy watermelon... You were also a serial killer, because watermelon tastes like thoughts and prayers. I don't care what anybody says.
Stop it.
We've had this discussion in the chat, in the Tufts group chat. There's more people who agree with me.
There are 2 different types of watermelon. There's the one that tastes... No. I know for a fact. Because when my second child was baking in the lower region of my wife's anatomy, right? When she was baking, my wife had this watermelon craving, and so literally every day as we're picking up the one kid from preschool, we have to stop to get her some watermelon every day. And so the thing is, watermelon is like a roulette wheel. You never know what you're gonna get. There's that one type of watermelon that's like fibrous or whatever. It's just like grainy or whatever, and then you hit the one that is just heaven on earth. The texture is great. The water content is great. The sweetness is great. Like, it's, I don't know how people pick watermelon or what it is, but like, it's either you're going to have a good one or you're going to have a bad one. But you can't say that watermelon is completely bad all across the board. Y'all crazy.
Yeah.
Hell no.
No. Watermelon tastes like thoughts and prayers.
No.
And honeydew.
I'm not a honeydew. I'm not a honeydew. Am I a honeydew? I do like honeydew. Honeydew is the green one? I
don't even know. I just know honeydew.
There's the ones that they put on the fruit platters. There's like they always put honeydew and cantaloupe together. One of them is green, one of them is orange. I like the green one. I don't like the orange one. I think honeydew is the green one. If that's the green one, I like the green one.
Honeydew is still trying to figure out how it got invited to the party, because it does not belong. Okay, it also does not belong. And don't argue with me like y'all tried to argue with me about grits. That's still nasty.
Okay,
watermelon, Janae. Thoughts and prayers.
Okay.
And if you enjoy it, and I mean, I'm talking about enjoy it, you are a serial killer, because that means you also enjoy salsa water. You like things that make you question.
Salsa. What are you talking? Girl, get off of my phone.
That means
get
that
off.
Y'all,
like, no
y'all
way.
like things that have like, y'all are Donald Trump. Y'all like the concept of things, because salsa water is the concept of soda. And just without the soda.
and you like Karma Chameleon, so you're already questionable. I
Karma
told you
Chameleon is a bop.
2 episodes ago, whatever. Yes, last week. You're strange. You're constantly strange.
I embrace
What are we doing?
strangeness.
What are we doing?
Karma Chameleon is a bop.
Not
and I'm
though.
waiting for Cardi B to get in her bag and do a Karma Chameleon 2025 mix for me to come back to be like, oh, but I thought you ain't like that song.
It's going to have to be a Cardi B remix. It's going to have to be a Doechii or Glorilla remix. It's going to have to be a Beyonce remix. Any one of them 4, I'm into it. Other than that, keep it. Keep it. Sorry.
So last week, Mike Tyson didn't fight Jake Paul. I don't know what we call him that.
Oh, God.
But I do know that I enjoyed watching Mike Tyson turn around and bare his ass to over 180 million people after an interview.
Did you
more than I
enjoy
did that concept of a fight that wasn't a fight. First of all, Netflix. This is a public service announcement. Allegedly, y'all have Beyonce performing for some football game. She's doing us a halftime show.
Christmas Day.
It's a Beyonce concert. That's the day.
In Houston. Christmas Day in Houston.
I need y'all to understand this. Get your satellites together. Because if you are as blurry on my TV as you were for this Jake Paul, Mike Tyson non-fight, it's up.
So, couple things. I keep hearing about this blurry fight. Shit was nice and crispy on my TV the whole time. Whole time.
I had it on my phone and my TV because I fell asleep and I woke up just right on time. And my TV was clear, and then it got blurry. And I said, Samsung, don't play with me. Don't do me. But then I looked at my phone, and they were twins.
Yikes.
And I said, okay. But
I
this
didn't get that
nonsense. And it was only portions. For me, it was only portions of the fight. It wasn't the whole thing. But for Beyonce, you can't miss because she's going to drop... She's going to drop a clue of Act 3, and that's when y'all going to decide to get blurry, and then everybody else is going to see it but me, and then we're going to have problems.
We are definitely going to have problems. Secondly, I got at you last week because I was just like, you got to watch. You just got to watch because you got to be able to talk about it on this episode.
Thank you. I accept.
I watched...
I thought you were gonna apologize for forcing me.
I'm not apologizing. I'm telling you what happened. So I was up watching the ladies fight right before the Tyson Paul fight. The fight ended, all that stuff. We could talk about that fight another time, or we could talk about it. But like, they was getting ready to go into the Tyson fight, and the next thing I knew, it was the morning. So I missed the fight. I'm sorry. I just caught highlights. I did. I'm sorry. Old man Ryan. That's what it is.
Not when I say I'll just catch the highlights. You can't just catch the highlights, Janae. You gotta watch the whole thing because we gonna have to talk about it. So I caught the highlights.
I did. But I did watch. I did watch the Serrano fight, and that told me all I needed to know about what was going on. All of it was rigged for money. Because for one, I watched that damn fight. That girl that won the fight headbutted Serrano 4 times during that fight. Headbutt 4 times. However, when we looking at just the straight amount of punches Serrano landed and the amount of punches she threw, and when you look at the scorecard, she won on every single round, every single category. And then the judges unanimously gave it to the other person. I was like, I already know what's about to go down. We watched Tyson train for this fight. We watched Tyson fight Roy Jones a few years ago. At this big age, watched him fight him a few years ago and watched him land punches and sequences and all of these things. And then now, you're going to come and tell me that this wasn't rigged? I watched in the highlights so many sequences of Tyson, a punch being thrown at Tyson. His instincts just immediately rolled him underneath the punch, set himself up for an uppercut or a right hook or a jab or something, and nothing. Just held it. I'm like, oh no. Oh no.
Apparently, in the contract, there was no uppercuts. Mike Tyson was not allowed to uppercut Jake Paul.
A right cross would have done it. A right cross would have done it.
And I think people said if you see it, there's plenty of times where he kept biting his glove, and the times that he bit his glove was the times where Mike wanted to unleash old Mike and get busy. And he couldn't because he walked away with how much ever millions of dollars he did.
Yeah, I think it's 20 million. And let me tell you this.
Oh.
I was just about to say, I will walk around and take 2-3 hits and call it a day. I'll $20 million today.
You know, I'm not mad at Iron Mike for getting the bag. I'm not. I'm also not too upset at him losing because I keep forgetting that he's a black Trumper.
Oh,
so like,
is he?
Yeah, so you know, it's like, okay, sir. I am upset that they keep letting Jake Paul fight these black legendary boxers or these black men and making them lose to this.
Who's they?
Subpar.
Who's they?
I mean, I know people are getting a bag. People are getting money. I get it. But it's kind of like I can't take boxing or Jake Paul seriously knowing what I know. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, y'all keep trying to tell me, like, oh, well, not y'all, but people keep trying to say that, like, you know, he's like he's serious about this boxing and like he's the new generation and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, he's fighting old people. And in his contracts, he's not letting them do what they are known to do. Because in no reality, if Mike Tyson was allowed to be Mike Tyson in the ring, would Jake Paul have won? I don't care what y'all say. We've watched Mike Tyson train. How did Mike Tyson age 57 years more between the time his last training video and the time he stepped in that goddamn ring?
That's a fact. That is a fact. I
you know what I mean? Like, we was watching Mike dodge, and his trainer was saying prayers and wishing for his wife on the phone every time he was in there sparring with Mike Tyson. You mean to tell me in between that time and he stepped into that ring, all of a sudden Mike is fighting like me?
Yeah.
Mike was in that fight like it was me in that boxing ring fighting Jake Paul.
Yeah, I'm sort of mad that we are talking about this because literally this is exactly what they wanted. They wanted all the viewers, they wanted all the commentary and all that stuff, and I'm mad that I'm giving them that satisfaction because it's like, don't play in my face, don't play me, play Lotto. Yes. Merch in the store right now. VirgoSeasonShow.com. You can find it. You see the hat. She wearing the hat. We got merch. But yeah, like, don't play me, play Lotto. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, it's crazy. No thanks. No thanks.
Anyway, I'll go back to ignoring Jake Paul's existence like I did prior to this fight. And, you know, it is what it is. In other news, and we should probably drop this earlier, but we have to digest this a little bit. We'll probably talk about it a little bit more next week. Kendrick Lamar decided that he was going to be in his Beyonce bag and drop a surprise album today called GNX. And let me tell y'all something. Kendrick Lamar is diabolical. Like, if you line him up with all of the other rappers that are current right now, from like, and I'm talking your fave current rappers from Travis Scott to whomever. Right. Kendrick Lamar is not like them. Point blank, period. They are not seeing this man in any shape or form. Do you understand me? Diabolical. I gave the album one quick listen. It's 44 minutes, 12 tracks. Started out with Whacked Out Murals, in which, true to diabolical Kendrick's form, he called out everybody. Called out Drake. He called out Wayne. He called out Snoop. He called out Andrew Schultz. He called out Shits and Giggles. He called out Charlemagne, if you throw him in with the Andrew Schultz shit. And basically said, I also think he got a little dig at like Nicki Minaj, but I gotta listen to it again. Listen to it again.
Like you said, this album came out at 12 noon.
Yeah.
I was not ready. I'm still not ready because like I just told you, we recording at midnight, which is really 5-6 o'clock in the afternoon. I haven't had time to digest it all. Like, I listened to it also one time, but I did listen to that first track. multiple times. I just couldn't get past it. I was just trying to dissect and figure out what was going on, and the man is diabolical. He got, oh my god, so
I just
many.
want y'all to know that Kendrick also listens to Virgo season because he said that Wayne's flow is dated.
Nobody wants that at the Super Bowl.
He said, I'm surprised that Dwayne don't want me performing at the Super Bowl. So there goes to all you people who thought, and I mean, honestly, Kenny is so diabolical, he still may invite Wayne out. But for those of you who thought that Wayne was going to touch that Super Bowl stage after he showed his ass.
I mean, they have time. They do have time to make up or whatever. So we'll see. We will see, but...
My favorite track so far, though, has to be Reincarnated. I do need to listen to it again.
It's a lot going on. He came on that track, a lot
rapping like Pop. Mm-hmm. And he was just, he's just diabolical.
It was giving me so many vibes. Like he hit, like it was 90s vibes. It was giving my childhood. When the Luther song came on with SZA, it was given Saturday morning cleaning. My mom is cleaning the house. Get up, wake up! It's time to clean. It was giving me all of that. Like,
I grew up with a lot of Spanish neighbors and friends, so I was very used to hearing Spanish music on the block. Mm-hmm. Kendrick had me feeling I was back in Harlem. Yep. Gloria, like all this, and I'm in here like, oh, we about the bachata? What are we doing, Kenny? Because this is unexpected from you. Nobody is doing it like he is. And even if Aubrey decides that this beef is done, Kenny is not coming up off of his neck. And this is my type of carrying on. Okay? Because I just feel like he's going to keep coming up with more creative ways to tell Drake that you are not a GOAT. I am a GOAT. Mm-hmm. Respect me.
That was like one of the main through lines throughout the whole entire project. Like, GOAT where I am, it's me. It's hello. Me. I don't know why y'all keep trying. It's just me.
It's me.
It's none of y'all. Y'all can line yourselves up together and become one super thing, and it's still just me. Like, it's just.
I just need y'all to understand that Kenny has been diabolical. What was that song he did with Big Sean and them that they don't even have on streaming anymore? Where he said, I'm talking to all of you in words. Mm-hmm. While on the song with them. That's when I knew Kendrick Lamar was not Control. That's when I knew that he was not one of them. Because how do you get on a song, but you're featured on someone's song and basically says, I'm coming for all of you. This is rap. I'm not trying to be your friend. I am the greatest. Don't try and play. He basically said, don't play me, play Lotto.
This is literally what rap is supposed to be about. That's the foundation. But yet apparently people forget this. So, you're supposed to feel that way and you're supposed to back it up.
Oh, God, Kendrick.
Stand by. I'm still processing. So
I got to deep clean my apartment tomorrow, and I will be deep cleaning to that particular album because I need to digest and I need to find I need to find it all out. I need to find all of it because I just know that every time I listen to it, it's going to peel back another layer.
Yeah, he even said that he, like, basically speaking plain, and that he's not hitting y'all with no double entendres, nothing, because he wants y'all to feel it. And so I'm into it. I've been feeling it. It's been a couple hours, and so I'm still processing. Like I said, I'm ready. I can't wait to see what this Super Bowl is about to produce, and it's gonna be a problem. Good job, sir. Good job.
Good job. I just keep thinking about the fact that how many 500 million people around the world are going to be calling Aubrey a pedophile. Because that A minor line is going to go up in the stadium. And I can't wait.
Can you imagine if he just goes on to the A minor and then just pauses like Michael Jackson for
You know he is. Ryan, he
I'm ready.
is.
I'm ready. Okay. I'm ready. All
right. I'm just, child. Oh, my God. Kung Fu Kenny. What does a robot do after a one-night stand?
Nuts and bolts. How many times we gonna do this joke, Jade?
Did we do that one already? Because I read it and I was tickled. You hear me?
What's the difference between peanut butter and jam?
A nut.
Only one has nuts. All right. Enough with the nuts.
Why did the Mexican take anti-anxiety medication?
Oh, we did this as well. Oh my God.
Did we?
Yeah. Yes.
Because this was given to me by Andrea.
We did this already. Hold on. Say the question one more time.
Why did the Mexican take anti-anxiety medication?
Oh God. It's a play on words. Oh my God. Say it one more time. Say it.
Why did the Mexican take
anti-anxiety? No. The answer.
Oh. I was like, goddamn. For Hispanic attacks.
Hispanic attacks, yes. Exactly. Still a good joke. Which animal has the largest chest?
Oh, God. Which one?
A zebra.
Yo, that's so fucking stupid. But funny at the same time. I can't.
Yo, it's called dad jokes.
Zebra. Why did the turkey get detention at school?
This is right on time. Right on time for the Thanksgiving.
That's
why did the turkey get detention?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why?
He used foul language.
Speaking of what you just said, it's okay when your phone autocorrects fuck to duck, you know? Because either way, it's still foul language.
Get off my phone. Get off my phone.
We didn't even write these together. Like, it's just...
How did the dude catcall the girl who was out of breath?
I don't know how.
Damn, you got asthma.
I cannot.
Shout out to Will for that one.
Okay, Will. Okay, you're going to have to stop now. You're going to have to stop. How did Pinocchio find out he was made of wood?
How?
His right hand caught on fire.
What do you call a man with a 2-inch penis?
Oh, this is a good one, and I know the answer. Let me dig in my Rolodex. What do you call a man with a 2-inch penis? There it is. Justin.
Shut up.
Virgo Season Show at gmail.com is the email address. Send us things. Like I said before, VirgoSeasonShow.com is the website where you can find all of our merch, hats, hoodies, t-shirts, and I think we're going to have one more next week for the last episode of the year. So that's that.
You can also find us on social media at Virgo Season Show. You can find us on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. You can find Ryan at @OBlackRyan on TikTok and Instagram. And you can find me at Joyhdae on TikTok and Instagram. As evidenced by these jokes, you know we need a break. So in case y'all didn't catch it in the beginning of the episode, this is the second to last episode of the season. Next week will be our last episode of the year, and then we will be back on January 13th. Perfect time for you to catch up on old episodes. Perfect time for you to get your dad joke submissions together.
Yes.
Perfect time for you to get the merch in case you miss us, so you can feel like you're a part of the family when we're not on the air. And yeah.
So my wife went out last night and she was like, "Oh, I'm going to the doctor to get a colonic."
Oh God.
Turns out she was full of shit.
Oh God. I'm telling her. She gotta beat you up.
football season.